Lesson 66. We've been studying singular and plural lately, and in the previous couple of lessons, we studied our first plural noun and our first plural definite article. And so, along with that, now, Catherine, we're getting our first plural verb, right?
Yes.
So, Catherine, when we say a noun is plural, that's pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
One car, two cars, singular and plural.
Right.
But what do we mean exactly when we say a verb is plural? How can a verb be plural?
So this is something that is important for languages like Greek, which change their forms of their verbs based on what's being communicated. English, we don't do this quite as much, so it can be a little bit different for English speakers learning Greek. So what we mean when we say that a verb is plural is that the embedded pronoun in the verb is a plural pronoun, or the verb can only go with plural nouns. So, for example, as men, the verb for this lesson means we are, and we is a plural pronoun, because if I say we, I'm speaking for more than one person, myself and whoever else is in the group I'm talking about.
I'm speaking on behalf of the group.
Exactly. So, as men cannot go with a singular noun. It has to go with plural nouns or plural pronouns. It cannot go with singular pronouns. So, I can't say, in English, I cannot say I are. If I were to use a singular noun with as men, that also would sound very strange and would not be grammatically correct. So as men is plural because it can only go with plural nouns and pronouns, and the embedded pronoun is plural as well.
So really this goes along with what we were talking about before about agreement. Wouldn't you say that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
So if you have a plural noun like GSWAG, that means farmers, you have to have a plural verb along with it.
Yes.
You can't say Amy GSWAG, I am farmers. That doesn't make any sense because they don't agree.
Right.
So agreement, the kind of agreement we're talking about here, is agreement in number. The subject and verb have to be both singular or both plural.
You cannot have one be singular and the other be plural. Both have to be singular or both have to be plural because they must agree in number.
Right. So that's the concept we call agreement. And that's a really important concept for students of ancient Greek. Right now, we're dealing with very simple things, but as we go forward, there will be lots and lots of other kinds of words that need to agree. So it's good as a beginner to just get the concept, the idea of agreement, and that's a nice concept that they can take with them as they go into more advanced Greek.
Definitely.
So the big point for this lesson is that the word esmin means we are, and it's plural. So we can talk about groups of people with it. Let's take a look at a couple of exercises here. In number 1, esmin simply means we are, and that is a complete sentence all by itself, isn't it?
Yes. And this is one of those times when in Greek we can have a one-word long sentence because, as we've said before, in Greek you don't need a separate pronoun for a sentence to be complete. It can just be the verb because the verb has a pronoun inside of it.
Right. The pronoun is embedded in the verb. So all by itself, the word esmin means we are.
In number 2, we have uk esmen hoi georgoi. And there we're seeing that hoi georgoi is plural and esmen is also plural. So we are not the farmers. We could not say, I am not the farmers. That would not make sense. And we could not say, we are not the farmer. That would also not make sense.
Because they would not agree. But here in number 2, we have a plural verb. And also, hoi is plural. That's the definite article. And georgoi is plural. So esmen, hoi, and georgoi all agree with each other.